good. How are you?
Very good.
That's
Thanks
good.
for
Thank you.
joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, I mean, we got some things that are kind of shaken, but I guess the biggest news was kind of that you and your wife are transitioning to a new location.
We are at the
Okay.
end of June. My wife and I are moving within the organization to St. Louis, Missouri,
Mhm.
um, and we've been here 5 years, and we have loved it. We have loved the community. We've loved building relationships and partnerships, and we loved being part of this community. But the Army just said it was time to move on, and we salute and we go. But it's these past 5 years have been an extremely blessing to both my wife and I.
Yeah.
So
Well, good. Watertown's taking care of you a little bit.
they have. I've come out with two extra children
Oh,
when
very
I
good.
arrived. Yeah, we I joke about we came to Watertown with a baby and three dogs,
Yeah.
and we are leaving Watertown with three children and one dog. So
Wow.
little reverse.
Yeah.
But no, we Watertown's been really good to my family. So my kids know nothing but Watertown
Mhm.
for now. And so it's kind of hitting them that we're moving and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it's crazy that a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old can fully not fully understand, but understand it to the length of we're getting a new house and we're not going to see our friends anymore.
Yeah. Sure.
So
Yeah. No, it's kind of like that, like we were saying, that bittersweet, there's some excitement and happiness, but you have a little of the sadness of leaving a place. But
right.
yeah, I mean, you guys have done a lot of work too within the community. You start digging right in as soon as you guys get here. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. No, we're like I said, we're really blessed. Moving within the Army, like as we were talking, is kind of a weird thing because you're, like I said, you're grieving your this current appointment, and the grieving your relationships that you made, the partnerships you made, on top of you've created a home here,
Hmm.
and then you have your church people too that you've been pastoring for 5 years, and so you're grieving that area, but then you're excited to see what's next,
Hmm.
and the new opportunities that is ahead of us, and you get a little excited about that. So it's kind of like, okay, which one do I go with? But no, we're really blessed. We've been really blessed here in Watertown.
Awesome. Do you have an idea of what officers are coming in for as a replacement?
We do. They are their names are Lieutenants Kamen and Chaslin Landry, and they are phenomenal. They are good friends of ours, so we kind of want to make it extra special for them too.
Hmm.
Just being that friend. My wife has known Lieutenant Chaslin basically all her life. Her parents on both sides. She is a fifth generation Salvationist.
Wow.
So yeah, so she's got a lot of roots within the Army.
Hmm.
He's a first generation Salvationist, which means he's the first in his family. But they are wonderful. They are very young. They have a desire for youth ministry, for just ministry in general, partnership with the Army. So it's really cool to see how things are taken care of even when we're gone.
Hmm.
And I told the Landrys this. Usually, I have a we have my wife and I have a deep peace leaving because of the people coming in,
Hmm.
because we know they'll do a great job.
Hmm.
So they come from North Platte, Nebraska. They've been Salvation Army officers for 3 years. So this is their second appointment, and they'll do fantastic. So
Hmm. Oh, very good. So they're young and they'll be spry and ready to take on any challenge, I
right,
suppose.
any challenge and grow it too.
Hmm.
I know Lieutenant Chaslin, she is very gifted in music. So maybe starting new music programs, that kind of stuff. The sky's the limit with them.
Yeah.
And so we're really excited to see from a distance
Hmm.
of what Watertown's going to do.
Sure. Okay. And so they've told you where they're sending you guys to then?
Yeah, we're going to St. Louis,
Okay.
which I'm excited about St. Louis. However, I don't like living in cities.
Yeah.
I'm not a city guy. Um, I was told that my drive to work is on a good day a half hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you got to commute. Wow.
Which I'm like, that's going to be totally different from the 5 minute commute now.
Yeah.
But so living in the city is for me, I feel like is going to be one of my top challenges.
Hmm.
But my wife actually grew up in St. Louis, so this is kind of returning home for her.
Okay.
Um, she's got family down there. But yeah, I when they told us St. Louis, I was like, oh man, my first automatic thing went, oh, the driving.
Yep.
But and then when we were talking with the officers that we're replacing, he confirmed early on that St. Louis drivers are one of the most craziest drivers he has ever been in. I'm like, oh great, thank you.
Yeah.
So
Well, you have to definitely buckle up and leave early.
right, right. I was
Wow.
told not to forget stuff at home.
Yeah, I bet. You might as well just run across the street and buy it.
Right, right.
So you'll be right kind of in the city then, running probably a much larger facility, all sorts of different, programs probably than here. Even.
Yeah. So my wife and I, we will be now what under what is called an area command, where we work with other Salvation Armies within the greater St. Louis area, and coordinate with them and everything. So we work as a team. We each have our individual units, Salvation Army units, but we work together within the St. Louis area.
Mhm.
So that's going to be a new learning curve for us. And yeah, the new appointment that we are going to has a robust community center that we offer the community. Day camp, after school programs, music programs, gym rentals, that kind of stuff. Like all some stuff new to me.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting. But yeah, a much larger service area too.
Mhm.
And and so yeah, it's gonna be a whole new thing. We haven't heard much. We just know bits and pieces.
Mhm.
But once we get there, it sounds like it's just gonna be all gas, no brakes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's kind of how the city is, I suppose.
Right.
So before you leave, do you still have some things that you're cooking up here?
yeah, so we're still active and we're still doing stuff here within the Salvation Army. We are hosting a donut day fundraiser.
Mm.
Many people don't know, but the Salvation Army kind of started the whole donut day.
Oh.
Became a national thing because of the Salvation Army.
Mhm.
It stems from World War One, where what's known as the donut lassies would go and cook donuts, fried donuts, on the front lines for the soldiers in World War One, and give them out free to the people. It's kind of I would say a holiday within the Army.
Mhm.
We call it Donut Day, and so we're partnering with Downtown Donuts, where on that day all donut sales 10% will go to the Salvation Army
Mhm.
to help people in need here. Also, we're doing something with Hy-Vee, and that's to be announced soon. But there will be 2 opportunities to give back within the Salvation Army on Donut Day.
Mm.
So you get to go and eat a donut and enjoy and know that you're helping. 10% of that sale will go to the Army.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing is we are doing what is known as Christmas in July, and on July 11th, it's a Saturday. You will see from 10 to 2 kettles out at different locations, raising awareness and raising some money for the Salvation Army. So they'll be at Walmart, Trav's, Hy-Vee, and so you'll see just for one day from 10 to 2, you'll see the kettles back out before Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Very
those,
cool.
again, some things happening within the summer within
Mm-hmm.
the Salvation Army. We also have our Stuff the Bus, which will be collecting school supplies. It's crazy to think that we're even talking about back to school. It's not even end of school.
I know.
Um, back to school. School supplies for our back to school program
Mhm.
that we offer, giving out backpacks and stuff. So you'll see that in July as well.
Awesome. Okay. Very cool. And maybe have a little ice cream
Oh
treat.
yeah. So totally forgot about that. As a thank you from my wife and I for allowing us to really serve the community within the Salvation Army. My wife and I are hosting a community ice cream social
Mhm.
to come say goodbye. We would love to as many people as possible just to come and we want to thank them. On Wednesday, June 10th, we will be have from 5 to 7. We will be having an ice cream social open house at the Salvation Army. So my wife and I will be there. Come say goodbye. Come. So we come say whatever you want. But we just want to put this on as a thank you to our community members for allowing my wife and I to really serve this community.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. So get there, check that out. On June 10th, you said?
Yep.
Okay, very
I
good.
think that's a Thursday.
Yeah.
Wednesday. Let's just make sure. Yeah.
Very good.
June 10th.
And you guys still have, we had talked about earlier, you guys still put out calendars and you got the food pantry, those kinds of things still kind of keep
All our
going?
programs will continue going, even with the transition of officers. We have a great staff there that keeps the ship running.
Mhm.
But a food pantry, lunch program, emergency assistance, that all that continues to happen, even with my wife and I leaving. So yes.
Okay, very good. So what's the best way? Are you looking for anything right now for any donations or
We're always looking for donations. Again, we see like the price of gas going up, and people are struggling with that. So anything that you can give, whether it be food for our pantry, whether it be monetary, a check or cash or whatever, you can know that money goes straight and that resources go straight back into the community. So donations are always welcomed, and to help those people here in Watertown.
Very good. You take volunteers or anything like that for
Yeah,
things too?
we are actually getting ready to unveil our new volunteer platform. So if you want to volunteer, you can still call our office and talk, and we'll get you set up the best way possible. But yeah, we're getting ready to release that new. It's called Golden, and so we're really excited about that. But yeah, always looking for volunteers, whether it be in the pantry or the kitchen.
Awesome.
Or the thrift store as well too.
Okay. So the new officers come before or after you guys kind of meet in the middle?
So we end June 30th is our official on record, our last day, and they take over June 1st.
Okay.
July 1st. Sorry,
Okay.
July 1st.
Okay.
So they'll be in town, and so yeah,
maybe learning a little before and then.
Oh yeah,
here you go.
Yeah, right. Enjoy. My wife and I, every officer, when you move, you have to create a brief of an appointment. So we're working on that very diligently. So it's fun.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's kind of, I suppose, a whole breakdown of everything over the last 5 years or whatever.
Right. So you're writing and going, oh, how do we do that? Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got to remember how you did it and who the contact person is. Has the contact person changed? Well, what? Yeah. So
wow.
It gets a little nuts.
Yeah, I bet. Wow. Well, you got a lot ahead of you, but people can find out a little more too following on your Facebook page. You guys do great on keeping up with that. And
thanks. We try.
Yeah, no, it's good information. Even the history one here just recently, it's kind kind of neat to. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, this week is National Salvation Army Week.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, Dwight Eisenhower officially proclaimed this when he was in office um, as National Salvation Army Week.
Okay. All right.
So
Well, that's awesome. And then you guys have your own website too. They can kind of go on there if they need to
yep,
sign up for anything or find more
donate. Yep, you
information.
can also donate through there too. So
Okay.
sawatertown.org. So
Perfect. All right. Well, is there anything that you think we missed or?
no, I just wanted to come in and share a little bit about like the new officers and what's happening, and I really appreciate all the work you guys do here and help support us.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of people that, take action out in the community. And that's been one thing I think with news and all that is meeting the people that out there doing the actual work. And that's what you guys do. And that's your life.
Yeah.
So, so we appreciate you guys and what you've done for the community. And
thank you.
yeah, it's been
an honor. It really has.
very good. Well,
So
yeah, it's been good working together. You guys are fun. So hopefully
thank you.
the next, if these guys are your friends, they must be fun too. Hopefully.
They are.
So,
They are.
and if they're youngsters, we can break them in a little
Right.
bit. So
They are. They're very eager and excited to come here.
very good.
So we've been chatting, and they're very, very eager. Actually, when we were talking, he's like, if I could go tomorrow, I would. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
That's
So,
good.
But
That's
he's
good.
very excited.
Yeah, that's awesome news because then they're excited to come and not like, oh, that little town. What am I going to do there? So it's going to be all sorts of good stuff. So, well, we encourage people to stop by and say, bye, thank you, while you guys are around yet, and
Yeah.
hit up that social too for some ice cream if you want
Absolutely.
that. And if you need to drop off some cash money, you'll take that too.
Right.
So. Very good. Well, Captain Dennis Jolly, we do appreciate everything you've done, and we wish you guys a lot of luck, and hopefully we can catch up sometime too, and maybe see what it's like in St. Louis or something.
If you're down there, come on over.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a live or something
Right.
on location. So, all right. Well, thank you again for everything, and we'll get back to some music here on Northeast Radio SD.